Hi, my study bees. How are you all? So, in this video, we are going to talk about a very hot and burning topic and a question that I have been asked very frequently in the past few days after the NEET UG results came out. So, the NEET UG results were declared a few days ago, and since then, everyone is talking about why the NEET UG cutoffs are like so high, so skyrocketing, and what to do next. There's so many people who messaged me कि मैम आगे क्या करें, ड्रॉप लें, प्राइवेट कॉलेज में लें, कुछ और सोच लें, FMG करें. So in this video, we are going to discuss all about it. But before I go on discussing about it, any NEET PG aspirant or anyone preparing for NICT, don't waste your time watching this video any further. Go back to your studies. Unless you have a younger brother or sister for whom you want to watch this video, then you can continue watching as this is going to be very relevant for any NEET UG aspirant. So before I begin this video, I just have a very humble request, guys, that if you like my content and if you have watched any of my previous videos, then please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I am about to join my residency, and it's going to be super hectic. It is still super hectic for me with all the counseling process and everything going on, and it takes me a lot of effort and time, to make this video because I make it on my own. I edit on my own. I don't have any studio or anything. I'm not a professional in this field. I record on my phone. It takes a lot of time, and I just want and wish and request if you could appreciate this a little bit and subscribe to my channel and suggest it to other people. I would be really grateful to all of you. And also, before moving ahead, I have a very happy news to share with you all. Yesterday, I received the result of the first round allotment of NICT exam, and I was allotted AIMS Delhi Pediatrics. And tomorrow I'm going to go to Delhi and get admission over there and then continue with my PG over there. So yeah, I'm really happy. And okay, so I won't waste much of your time and I will get straight to the video. So in this video, we will talk about why are the NEET UG cutoffs so high. Everybody has been talking about it. And actually, most of us also know the reason. I mean, there are certain points, as you see, I have penned it down here. The paper, yes, it has been getting easier every passing year. I mean, super easy, in fact. There's not much change. It's not that unpredictable anymore. And there are increased number of aspirants. Every year, the number of aspirants are increasing by 3 to 4 lakhs, sometimes even 5 lakhs. And I remember in my time there were about 16 lakh, 15 lakh something candidates, and now it's over 25 or something. Another reason is that now we're living in the coaching era. There's no single student who's preparing for the exam without coaching. Everybody's serious, everybody's aware. सब उसी मेहनत से prepare कर रहे हैं. Competition बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है. Parents का pressure बच्चों पे बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है. Everybody is willing to send their kids to coaching classes, and all the kinds of coaching materials are now available online thanks to the COVID era. कि अब online coaching भी इतना available है that certain people who are not able to go to Kota or any other place where you have the coaching hub centers, they can now sit back at their home and study from there, and take help of all kinds of online sources. All the sources nowadays are so good, and everything is available on YouTube, on online sources, and that is the reason that the amount of competitiveness and awareness amongst the students as well as the parents have increased a lot. Another reason of increasing number of aspirants is this MBBS करने का पागलपन जो सबके ऊपर सवार हो रखा है, which also I will talk about आगे, that how right it is or how valid it is to. Another thing is a lot of politics that is now involved. This is like my personal opinion. A lot of politics now is involved into MBBS. There's so many private colleges opening up. So यार अभी क्या हो रहा है ना कि they are like cut off. तुम देखो 50% आई ही है जनरल के लिए. I mean you see on the screen, this is the cut off for NEET 2022 and this is the cut off for NEET 2023. तो कट ऑफ जो है वो नहीं इंक्रीज हो रहा है, बट मतलब सेम रैंक पे जो मतलब सेम मार्क्स पे जो रैंक आ रही थी वो अब बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज हो गया है. मेरे टाइम पे इन 2017 आई रिमेंबर जो फर्स्ट रैंक थी दैट वाज एट मार्क्स 697, और अब क्या 697 पे यू आर लाइक व्हाट 500 और समथिंग, मे बी मोर देन दैट. Even if you're scoring 700 plus, AIMS Delhi जैसा कॉलेज लेना मुश्किल हो रहा है, and I don't know what is going to happen in the time to come. I mean, what else is remaining for us to see? So I don't know if they're trying to create this sort of an environment where parents are going into this pseudo bubble kind of mindset where they think that यार हमारे बच्चे ने तो 600 स्कोर किया है, हमारे बच्चे तो 550 से ऊपर स्कोर कर रहा है, my kid is really good and maybe I should try to get him into some private college क्योंकि बच्चा तो अच्छा कर रहा है, even though मतलब मार्क्स तो अच्छे हैं, रैंक भले नहीं आ रही हो, बट सी मार्क्स इसलिए अच्छे हैं यार क्योंकि पेपर इतना ईजी है. एंड माई whatever I'm saying might seem very brutal to you, but this is what I honestly think, and a lot of people who are in this field, they know the reality. हो सकता है that it is harsh and it might sound a little rude, but I do not own any coaching and I am not sponsored by anybody. I do not want you to subscribe to any coaching institute or give me money for this sort of an advice. This is my honest advice to you all as a senior, as an elder sister.
बिज़नेस में एक बहुत सिंपल सी थियोरी होती है कि अगर किसी भी चीज़ की प्राइस हाइक करनी हो तो उसका डिमांड बढ़ा दो। अगर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चे नीट यूजी क्वालिफाई करेंगे तो प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस की डिमांड बढ़ेगी और लोग मुंह मांगी रकम देकर भी प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस में एडमिशन लेना चाहेंगे। हमारी कंट्री में एमबीबीएस की सीट्स बढ़ी हैं, लेकिन प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस में कई गुना ज़्यादा बढ़ी हैं कंपेयर टू गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस। And not only this, the private colleges have also hiked their fees many folds compared to previous years.
So, I'm going to tell you very honestly what you should do, what you should not do, at what score you should be taking a drop or a private college, or you try think about changing your field or going for FMG or whatever. And it's going to be very brutal, very honest, because I am not going to convince you कि नहीं नहीं कोशिश करो, कोशिश करने वालों की तो हार नहीं होती, अगले साल आ जाएगा ये वो, because I don't want any kind of subscription, any kind of money from you for this. I just want to show you the right path. I just want you to be aware with the reality, with what is going around. Motivation is good, but you also have to know what the truth is and what the real scenario is and how the world works. So that was a very brief discussion on why the NEET UG cutoffs are so high. One of the main reason I think is to push more and more children into the private colleges. Okay, so now coming to a more important question is what to do next. मतलब so many students have sent me their scores, their ranks and asked कि मैम आगे क्या करें, ड्रॉप ले, हमें 2 साल हो गए, 3 साल हो गए, हमारा पहला अटेम्प्ट था. So this is what my analysis of and my study and research says is I consider anyone who got a rank of more than 1.5 lakhs as low, 25,000 to 1.5 lakhs as moderate, and less than 25,000 as good. This is my opinion. Again, could be harsh, could be brutal, but I just want you to be aware of the reality and aware of the truth, and not be driven by any sort of propaganda. Let's first talk about people who have gotten a good rank of say less than 25,000. अब यार इन लोगों के पास ऑप्शन है दैट इफ यू आर अ जनरल कैटेगरी स्टूडेंट यू माइट गेट अ कॉलेज ऑफ योर चॉइस, ठीक है? तो यार अगर कॉलेज मिल रहा है, अ लॉट ऑफ न्यू ओपनिंग्स हैव कम अप. हमारे टाइम पे तो 10,000 के बाहर जनरल में कुछ भी नहीं मिलता था, आई गेस 8-9,000 के बाद भी नहीं मिलता था. अब इतने सारे कॉलेजेस खुल गए हैं कि अब मिल रहा है. तो यार जो भी सीट मिले, जो भी कॉलेज मिले, जस्ट टेक इट, बिकॉज एमबीबीएस में मोस्टली यू हैव टू डू योर ओन स्टडी एंड द एग्जाम्स nowadays so unpredictable, the results are so unpredictable, the rank is going higher and higher every year. So you don't know what's going to happen next, and if you want to do MBBS like so badly, then whatever college you're getting in whatever city, just take it and just move ahead with it. That is what my opinion is. और अगर इतना मन होगा यार तो फिर पीजी में अच्छे से पढ़ाई करके बेटर कॉलेज ले लेना, बट अभी के लिए आई डोंट थिंक इट विल बी वेरी वाइज टू टेक सच अ रिस्क अनलेस इट वाज योर फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, लाइक 12th के साथ ही पहला अटेम्प्ट दिया एंड यू रियली वांट टू गो फॉरवर्ड, देन इट्स योर ओन चॉइस. सेकंड थिंग इज स्टूडेंट्स जिनका ऑलरेडी ये फर्स्ट ईयर या सेकंड ईयर ड्रॉप था, I mean, let's just say it was their first attempt or first year drop, then in that case, if you think that you have given your 100% already, you have given your 100% efforts, and by 100% efforts, I mean that if you have, done the NCRT multiple number of times, if you have done all your coaching materials, taken all the tests very seriously, and tried working on all your weak points, so if you've given your 100% already, then also I would say since it was your first attempt or your first year drop, there are a lot of things that tend to go wrong in an exam. The exam day strategy and the exam day mindset matters a lot. What you are able to bring about in those 3 hours matters a lot, irrespective of how well you prepared. So I would suggest that okay, if you feel confident about your preparation and if you think that it was just something that happened on the exam day, or maybe you can perform better and you're motivated to prepare again, then I would definitely suggest you to take a drop and prepare again for this. And even if you have given your less than 100%, then you obviously need to give your 100% effort and try one more time, so that you at least have the satisfaction कि यार मैंने अपना best दिया और फिर भी हुआ या नहीं हुआ या whatever. Okay. Third choice is of somebody who has taken more than 2 years drop, and already, and you have given your 100% effort already, then I would suggest you do not take a drop. Look for some alternatives, like you can go for BMS, BHMS, or nursing. I mean, हैव सीन माई कॉलेज इन IMSBHU देयर वर सर्टेन स्टूडेंट्स जिन्होंने यार MBBS ज्वाइन करने के बाद फर्स्ट ईयर में ज्वाइन कर लिया था और तभी प्रिपरेशन अपनी कंटिन्यू की, एग्जाम दिया और अगले साल फिर एग्जाम निकल गया, फिर उन्होंने BDS को छोड़ दिया. देयर वाज वन स्टूडेंट इन माई ओन बैच फ्रॉम BDS. देन आई हैव सीन अदर स्टूडेंट्स जिन्होंने BSc नर्सिंग ज्वाइन की हुई है, फर्स्ट ईयर कर रहे हैं. टू स्टूडेंट्स आई थिंक आई नो फ्रॉम लास्ट ईयर इटसेल्फ जिन्होंने BSc नर्सिंग करते हुए प्रिपेयर किया एंड अगेन they got a good rank this time and this time they will get a college. So मैं ये सजेस्ट करूंगी कि आप ऑलरेडी 2 साल ड्रॉप ले चुके हो, MBBS का करिकुलम ऑलरेडी बहुत लंबा होता है एंड आई वुडंट सजेस्ट टेकिंग अनदर ड्रॉप. कुछ ज्वाइन कर लो साथ में, इफ यू आर वेरी मोटिवेटेड एंड यू वांट टू देन यू कैन प्रिपेयर अगेन. इफ यू हैव नॉट गिवन योर 100%, तो यार 2 बार तुम ड्रॉप ले चुके हो और फिर भी तुम्हारा 100% देने का मन नहीं है, so maybe this field is not for you. Try for something else, go for alternatives, BSc AG, BMS, BDS, nursing, BHMS, whatever suits you according to you. Just go for something else. There are a lot of alternatives present nowadays. ऐसा नहीं है कि MBBS के पीछे ही भागना है. एंड लास्टली आई वुड से 25K के नीचे जो बहुत सारे लोग हैं ना, उनमें से देखो काफ़ी सारे लोग जिनको कॉलेज नहीं मिलेगा, दे नो कि उनकी रैंक अच्छी है, दे माइट रन फॉर प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस, स्पेशली अगर 2-3 साल ड्रॉप हो चुका है. टू देम अगेन आई वुड से कि यार ऐसा नहीं है कि MBBS करके पैसे ही पैसे कमाओगे. आई ऑल्सो इट्स नॉट कि MBBS के बाद तुम्हारे रास्तों पे फूल बिछ जाएंगे. इट्स स्टिल द काटोबरी राह. सो यू हैव टू वर्क रियली हार्ड इवन अहेड. अगर हम टेक्निकल टर्म्स में बात करें ना, तो जितना पैसा एक प्राइवेट कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेने में लग जाता है, उतना तुम शायद 5 साल के लिए इन्वेस्ट कर दोगे ना, वो 70 लाख 80 लाख 1 करोड़ जो भी, तो शायद आई गेस रिटर्न डबल होकर के आएगा वापस आपको, इवन इफ आई एम टॉकिंग स्टेटिस्टिकली. बट MBBS करने के बाद उतना पैसा आपको खुद से इकट्ठा करने में यार 10 साल लग जाएंगे. अगर बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो तो भी 6 से 7 साल तो मिनिमम लगेंगे. ठीक है, MBBS कंप्लीट करने के बाद, वो भी अभी 5 साल में तो कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला, उसके बाद PG करोगे 3 साल, तो इट इज़ अ लॉन्ग जर्नी अहेड. तो इफ यू आर फ्रॉम अ वेरी वेरी वेल टू डू फैमिली, वेरी रिच फैमिली एंड योर पेरेंट्स वांट यू टू डू MBBS, इट्स योर चॉइस. बट अगर मीडियोकर फैमिली से हो या लो टू मतलब योर इनकम इज नॉट दैट गुड, then I don't think you should pressure your parents into getting you into a private medical college, because I don't think the return is as much as we think it is. Moving on to people who got a moderate rank of less than 25K, more than 25K to 1 lakh. उनको again I would say यार first attempt है या first drop है, just go for it. Try again. There's no harm in trying again. तुम improve करोगे, ठीक है. You have a good scope of improving. अब यार इसमें अनरियलिस्टिकली मैं बात नहीं करूंगी किसी भी कोचिंग की तरह कि हाँ यार अभी 300 आया है तो अगले साल तुम 650 ले आओगे, बस मेहनत करनी है. ऐसा नहीं होता है. नो मैटर हाउ मच हार्ड you work, the score is not going to improve more than 200. At max say 250, that also will be very miraculous, and I know that might sound very harsh, but that's how it is. So see, if your rank matlab if your marks are around say 500 or something, then yes, you have a good chance. अगर मेहनत करोगे तो improve करके 650 plus तक ला सकते हो, you might get a government college next year. So try करो फिर से. जिनका भी more than 1 year drop हो रखा है यार, या फिर स्कोरिंग लेस देन 500, उनको मैं नहीं सजेस्ट करूंगी कि अगेन तुम ट्राई करो, बिकॉज कितना भी इंप्रूव करोगे यार, 450 मार्क्स हैं, 600 तक जाओगे फिर भी कॉलेज नहीं मिलेगा, अनलेस यू हैव आई मीन इफ यू फ्रॉम अ जनरल कैटेगरी. तो कोई मतलब नहीं है फिर ट्राई करने का और 1 साल और उसमें बर्बाद करने का, बिकॉज सी आई विल टेल यू द MBBS का टाइमलाइन जो नीट यूजी के बाद का जो भी टाइमलाइन है. सबसे पहले तो नीट यूजी करोगे, ठीक है, और उसके बाद MBBS ज्वाइन करोगे, 5.5 ईयर्स का तुम्हारा MBBS होगा. फिर PG ज्वाइन करोगे, 3 साल का PG होगा, एंड मोर देन 70% चांसेस की PG फर्स्ट में नहीं क्रैक होगा, जनरली ड्रॉप लेना पड़ता है लोगों को. तो 1 साल या 2 साल का ड्रॉप लोगे, उसके बाद 3 साल PG करोगे, एंड इफ यू ऑप्टेड फॉर अ क्लिनिकल ब्रांच, ज्यादातर ब्रांचेस में इनफैक्ट अब सुपर स्पेशलिटी है, या फिर फेलोशिप्स करोगे, तो 3 साल सुपर स्पेशलिटी या फिर 2 से 3 साल एसआरशिप या फेलोशिप. तो टोटल अगर काउंट करोगे तो इट इज अ कोर्स दैट विल टेक यू अबाउट, इफ मतलब फॉर यू टू स्टार्ट अर्निंग रियली नाइसली एंड टू बी सेटल्ड इन योर लाइफ, इट विल टेक यू अबाउट 11 to 12 years. एंड इफ यू आर ऑलरेडी ड्रॉपिंग लाइक 3-4 years इन योर MBBS, तो 15 years डाउन द लाइन जाके तुम्हारा कहीं स्टेबिलिटी आएगी लाइफ में, एंड आई डोंट थिंक एनीबॉडी वांट्स दैट काइंड ऑफ अ लाइफ फॉर देमसेल्व्स. सो सो आई मीन वो जो पागलपन है MBBS करने को लेके, उसको अपनी मेहनत में डालो, बट इतना भी पागल मत हो कि तुम्हें रियलिटी नहीं दिख रही हो कि आगे का रास्ता कैसा है, आगे क्या करना है, what kind of life you want. 15 years down the life, if you're not earning that much, as much as your peers in other fields are earning, it is going to be very frustrating for you. I mean, it's not like MBBS karke everything is easy. One of my seniors used to tell me that the sole purpose of clearing 12th is so that you are eligible to give your NEET UG, and the sole purpose of completing MBBS, there is no value of completing MBBS. Its only purpose is to make you eligible to take NEET PG or INECT. So that is the thing. अभी पीजी के बिना कुछ नहीं होना. So it is a long journey ahead. So you should think कि 4 साल ड्रॉप लेके आ रहे हो. So how far you gonna go? And if you want that kind of a life for yourself, if you want to wait for 15 years, 20 years, be stable in your life. And those who have gotten more than 1.5 lakh rank or less than 500 marks, as I already said, or say 400 marks से कम है आप अगर आपके, so there is, I don't think there's any role of preparing again, especially if you are a more than 1 year dropper. Again, if I'm talking like that, अगर फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट है डेफिनेटली हो सकता है आपने 100% ट्राई ना किया हो, ठीक है, फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट है या पहला ड्रॉप है, फर्स्ट ड्रॉप है आपका, तो अगर आपने अपना 100% दिया हो या ना दिया हो, आपको ट्राई कर लेना चाहिए एक बार और. शायद अगर आप खुद से भी मोटिवेटेड हो, यू शुड ट्राई. अगर 1 ईयर ड्रॉपर हो, से ज़्यादा ड्रॉपर हो और 100% भी नहीं दिया है और फिर भी आपकी रैंक आ रही है मोर देन दिस, इट्स नॉट नो यूज ट्राइंग. 100% दिया है तो भी इट्स नो यूज ट्राइंग. सो this is what I think you should be doing. And as far as private colleges are concerned, I already told you that it is not, I mean, if you weigh it as a risk benefit ratio, I don't think it's that beneficial. FMG का मुझे ज़्यादा idea नहीं है. I will do more research on it and I will let you know in a subsequent video. Let me also acquaint you with another fact, that it's not just about clearing NEET UG and getting into MBBS. The journey ahead, actually it's not ending, it's going to start after NEET UG, and you will have to work a lot harder, and that too to just sustain or be average in this field. And I mean, in that much hard work you could excel in any other field, but in this field, even to just sustain or be average, you will have to work very very hard. So I just want you guys to know what you're putting your head into before you get there, and before you try and try and try again for NEET UG, and go into that herd race. In the end, I would only advise that if you are thinking of taking a drop, or if you're thinking of changing your field, or if you're thinking of taking an FMG, it should be your own decision. You are the best judge of yourself, whether you think you can prepare again, whether you are that motivated to prepare again. Because if you're taking a drop and if you're not preparing wholeheartedly, it's again it's a kind of lie, a big game that you're playing with yourself, your mind, and your parents, and their money as well. You're wasting it totally. So if you are planning on taking a drop, be 100% sure about it, and be very very logical and realistic about it. If you're scoring 200 and you're thinking, मैं drop लेके अगले साल 600 ले आऊँगा, it's not realistic. Okay, so be very realistic about it. What you can do, you know, if you've put in your 100% or no, not. You know if you wanna put in your 100% in next time or not. अभी एग्जाम रिजल्ट्स आने के बाद everyone is motivated, but as the time goes ये motivation खत्म होगी. So you need to realize if you will really be able to stand that time, and yeah, that decide for yourself if you want to do it. And that's all from my side for today. If you have any more queries, then you can contact me on Instagram. And if you like my content, then please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That will be all for today's video, guys. I will see you in the next video very soon. Bye bye.